Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review Tuesday night NBA action. We have two games, and I'm going to go a parlay. One leg in the first game, one leg in the second game. That first game, Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Current line, the Celtics minus 7.5 with a total listed at 213. I think the game probably goes over the 213, but that's not really where I'm focused at this spot here. If we're looking at the series overall, it's tied 2-2. This is an ultimate scenario here for both of these teams. The winner is probably going to take the series. If it's the Philadelphia 76ers, they'll move on to Game 6 at home with a chance to close out the Boston Celtics. If the Celtics win, the Sixers are going to have to fight for their lives in Game 6. If not, the Celtics will then move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. You saw this series so far. James Harden goes nuclear in 2 games, the Sixers win. James Harden stinks, the Sixers lose here. The one thing that is comforting for a Sixer backer is Joel Embiid, even though he gets a little bit winded at times in this series, his knee looks damn fine to what we were talking about maybe as a 4 to 6 week injury heading into the playoffs, or should I say into the second round of the playoffs here. He's fine. But having said that, the Sixers might be running into a buzzsaw tonight up in Boston. You're going to get the Boston Celtics' best effort here because they feel as though they didn't play all that well through 3 quarters, then found themselves with a 5-point lead in the fourth quarter, only to see that lose with the chance of a Marcus Smart 3-point shot at the end of the game, which missed, and then a Marcus Smart overtime shot that actually went in, but was a half of a second too late here. Jason Tatum's not going to score 2 points in the first half tonight. He should be ultra aggressive right off the bat. Love my Philadelphia 76ers, but tonight, just reading that line, that's a Boston Celtics line. We're going to go with the Celtics at minus 7.5 at a minus 110 price. Game number 2, Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets. The Phoenix Suns catching 5.5 points in this Game 5 against the Denver Nuggets. The winner of this game probably going to win the series as well in the same way I just laid out with the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. The total in this game, 227.5. If you look at the first 4 games, 3 of these games have gone over that total when you check it out here. 125-107, 121-114, 129-124. The only game was game 2, 97-87. But as you get up in the series here, maybe the flow of the game isn't as crisp as it once was in the first few games. Now, also, you're headed back to elevation. The Phoenix Suns have played a ton of basketball with their superstars, Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. And if anything is apparent, once Chris Paul went down with that injury in Game 2 against the Nuggets, it was curtains there for the Phoenix Suns. They just couldn't use their legs to their advantage in the fourth quarter. Nikola Jokic fresh off a 53-point outing here, and also a little bit of controversy by bumping the owner of the Phoenix Suns in the stands, which cost him $25,000, but no suspension, and that's the key here. But if we're looking honestly at this game, do I think the game can go over? Yes, I can, but I'm not betting on it. We're going under the total tonight here. I think it's going to be a little bit more defensive here. I do think the elevation is going to matter, and every single possession, not as loose as it might have been over the first 4 games here. This series tied 2-2, winner of Game 5, probably going to take the series. We're going to get a little bit of attention here. I'm going to go under 227.5 at a minus 108 price. A 2-team parlay here when you line them up. How about this? A plus 267 in your back pocket. Let's get after it. Let's have some fun, and let's cash in some tickets tonight in the NBA. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.